Hello. Welcome to this short, possibly short little video. Um, Today we're gonna do the Overture that was announced back in the 2x5 live stream. I kind of forgot about that when I was initially streaming it. I was like, should I stream it or should I just record it? And I thought, I might as well just record it while I'm at it. So here I am in the fucking morning. 2 days when it released. I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen anything too much about it. I just know that it foreshadows like what's gonna happen in the next match, and it is really important apparently. I gotta turn down. Whoops, that's my bad. I was using OBS for something completely different. All right, so let's head to. Oh shit. Let's head to Settlement. It should take a little bit. Yep. More specifically, these. Assuming this is a hotel. But yeah, again, I've never heard anything too much about it. Besides, like, a foreshadow. So I don't know what I'm gonna get into. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. All right, let's start it. Oh, it's storming.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy. Air's all wet. Oh, man. Please let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
A hot meal should warm you right up.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna.
Oh, it's her.
Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half!
What, this little spaghetti thing?
Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that. Don't worry, money's not an issue.
True.
Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimon is built straight to the F4's palace.
I know shit.
But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon.
That is true.
And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. Reserve really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer.
Had some tasty food.
This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia's right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
The Sanguis Plateaus were once the Settibon frontline against the Dark Tide. Due to the region's unique landscape, remnant energy gathers here in an unusual density, along with a black cloud perpetually looming overhead, formed since the first Dark Tide. During high tide seasons, gladiators from across Septimont arrive here to hunt Dark Tide creations in the name of glory.
We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away. But our pace has slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush?
Yeah, what
I
is...
remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords.
And that's what essentially what we just read.
Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Afra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. Looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Even Lupa was not invited?
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the Ephor, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar.
What?
You possess eyes as clear as crystal.
I don't trust that man.
What troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds?
No, wait. Why are people dancing in the rain?
A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
Uh-huh. And you are?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
I seriously don't trust you, Nestor. I'm sorry, but I don't trust you.
The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the Ephor, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
That's me, alright.
How do you know she's the champion? And all that stuff about the F-Word, too? Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Ephor of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Then tell me about Augusta.
Augusta. A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Okay. Dear guests from afar, do follow me into the near forgotten stories of Augusta. But simply telling it might be dull. What are you trying to do? Perhaps having a listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the sounds and images you've yet to hear and see. At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall relive her past, face the same choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you make, they will not alter our reality. Yet be wary. Fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. Her past decisions may have not always been the best. Well then, let this story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts, and let me sing the epic of a young girl. Augusta. A gentle, warm light begins to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small, frightened girl, clutching a sword, stands amidst the ruins. A group of sullen Setimontian gladiators stand guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the Dark Tide did to your home, and we're here to help. Typically observe the man in front of you. Health. You must be hungry. Here, there should be enough to keep you warm. To keep you starving for now. Take the food. We can take you to Setimont City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Okay, we continue no matter what. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they will never hold against the Dark Tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Let go of your sword. Grip your sword with determination. It's just no matter what. The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. Look back at the ruined village. Ah. Remember to maintain a stats balance. The story ends if a stat drops to 0. The story's chapters complete once the corresponding goals are met. In the end, you chose to leave the village. The gladiator's words revealed a bitter truth. You lacked the strength to protect the home you were leaving behind. In your travels, you engage with the gladiators, or... Okay, let's engage with them. Following the gladiators, you arrive in the city of Setimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving into the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Show your awe of the city. The poster for the Gladiators Aegon is pinned to a wooden board. The air is full with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Oh. You must know, Setimont reveres strength. Here, only the victor reigns. That is a law ordered in the city itself. Eat or beaten. Such is the way of the city. To survive, you have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. Continue. You can't stop thinking about the conversation. About their conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength at Setimont. There's a way to dominate the arena. Maybe we'll find the strength you are looking for. Tear down the poster and walk away from the crowd. As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out in incessant chatter. identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. Cannot read it. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as mere bowing displays of butchery, but we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. I want to have a little bet on how many mangy rats are gonna try the Aegon this year. Them and their stench seem to be sticking up the place. There's something to concern about your status and talents. Ignore their words. You're determined to step into the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back. Someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day. Perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. After heading several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star, but takes on a few prodigies. So, you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall the discussion about gladiators, identity, status, and talents. People in the city of Septimus seem to value these more than anything. You choose to lie about your past, or speak honestly about your past. Oh, the dark tide took you home, and you came to Septimon seeking strength. Such so. You've got some metal, but it's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough idiots like you. Try to argue. Oh. What now? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Alright then. Let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. There's something to duel without hesitation. Blades meet in a sharp clash. Kato moves with practiced ease. You're quickly defeated. Strengthless. Do you realize how weak you are? Do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Let's stay. Give up. Oh no, we're not gonna give up. We're back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are as pestering the city folks you are, huh? Defend. Attack. Let's attack. Just like last time. You're much of a challenge to Kato. You're simply beaten once again. Go back. This is not your path. Too slow. Too weak. Your foolish swings will only bring smiles to your enemies. Then, I'll be stronger. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate. You've lost. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? It'll give you some food at least. Oh, we're not giving up. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body, nearly at your limit. You still fight. The wind swept up by the blade. It whispers past. You're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades of the great oak's leaves, and you hear your friend's laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a deep chill engulfs you. That touch. You know all too well. Thoughts race across your mind. Your hand is instinctively gripped at the sword hilt. I can't stop here. You seize the opening and land a hit on Kato. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. In something once arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. The sword is yours now. Victor. If you determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta, that's your name, isn't it? Yes, I am Augusta. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose his name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even of a name, some wild beast. I am prepared. And the only one last standing has a right to reclaim their true name. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You have to conquer their hearts and win their applause even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I'll make the crowd cheer. Training starts tomorrow. Sit sharp. Right here. Holy shit.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
No. There might be one.
Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose? And that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Kato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Oh, okay. We're still gonna continue. I'm interested. Are you ready to listen to the epic of this blazing sun? Reach 101 willpower. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Kato's training, and today, the grind continues. Stick to the training schedule. You arrive at the trainer's site, repeating the same moves over and over again. Has begun to wear on your patience. You notice some gladiators training moves you've never seen before. you decide to stay focused on and keep to your own training. You reflect on your training. It's always you alone, facing the wooden post, patching yourself up over and over. We're not gonna give in to sadness. Endure and push through. Days slip by, and the gladiator's Aegon draws near. Today, Kato will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can prepare you. Now, you're on your own. The training ends today. Here's my final test for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? I already know the answer. Your ideal has never faltered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others. You met Kato's gaze, and it reads the answer in your eyes. Let's offer him our thanks. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's words from when this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name. Augusta! You have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, what will I see that day? I will make it happen. You're aware that sponsors for the Gladiators Aegon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants. Figures beyond your reach. Except, perhaps, in the underground arena. We're going into the underground arena. These are the top-of-the-line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? Like products on display. You and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Take a step forward. The audience casts their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is constant laughter in return. Visions of your home's ruin flash within your mind. Oh shit. These halves. So they really did have a hand in that disaster. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued. Their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators insisted only to serve their desires. A fire of anger ignites in your chest. Oh, that increased our willpower. Oh, well, well, well. A village girl with such unremarkable forte, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Sentiment had a joke this amusing. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think playing innocent will win you a favor? I never disappoint. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. Give the nobles a chilling stare as they talk in whispers. Oh, entertainment, you say? In sentiment, strength defines worth. We shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view towards the voice. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stand towards you. He smells a rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Sentimontians had put it, but a foul odor, power, and wealth. Silently clench your fist. Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further. Brave young lady. You set the noble's trials. Though trials is too fine for a word for something intended only to break you. Outside the walls of Settlement City, lies a wasteland plagued with a dark tide, your homeland. Reach 50 reputation and... okay. Willpower, I mean, reputation seems lower, so we're gonna have to up that. They say a ferocious lion beast, corrupted by the dark tide, prowls deep within the cave. No common blade could cut through its skin. Your first job is to slay the beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all equipment but a dull sword. I have no choice to accept. The mountain trail winds like a serpent. Among the charred trees, stumps, and dozens of bleak skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. In the first rays of sunlight split the clouds. The cave reveals itself. Breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Try to break free. Ah, shit. Get down! You're trying to get yourself killed? Hold your breath, or you'll alert it. You turn around and see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you're hiding. Keep your head down. Ah, shit. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to you. It was thanks to him. Okay, hold on. Can we just cheese this? Or is it just like a pickup and... oh, okay, no, you can essentially just cheese this. Okay, that is a little bit fucked. After the light beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him that the beast did not notice you. Going by those clothes, you're a settlement gladiator, eh? Heh, I used to be just like you. Lost a big match, got tossed up by the nobles, and ended up like this. We're nothing but the playthings. The skills honed for battle are merely for tools for survival. Satiman has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. He pities such reality. Only a madman will go after that lion. I know what I'm doing. His words are rough, but eventually he tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell, and make preparations for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you chose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you managed to grasp an overall better behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus you march towards the deep cave. Deep within the cave, within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then a sudden dread freezes your steps. Beneath the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amid its golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. As you expected, your sword fails you. It is ineffective against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to... Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stylus light above. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. It's not over yet. Land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges forces its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Finally, the jaw is ended, and you jog your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest unease at your presence. Are they afraid of me? the critter's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time, you realize the power can instill fear. You're so somewhat shaken. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He pushes a second trial upon you. What is it this time? Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warriors of settlement have 2 lives. One by their pants, and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword a gladiator's hand as well as their life in the arena. For you, for your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you're worthy of standing in the arena. To get the admission pass for the Aegon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Setimont. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see you when you fall. Look at that girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? Focus on the opponent before you. You've grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. Suppress your desire to kill. One by one, the gladiators who challenged grow in numbers. Those who defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Even in Setimont, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you'll need to seek out tougher challengers. You've targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea whose Victor's father is? His lordship is largely the sponsor of the Aegon. Power, wealth, those are things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. No? So what? The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer. A perfect job and a substantial fortune if you walk away with a duel. Take the offer. A wise choice? Oh my god. That put my willpower... Oh my god. That completely drained my willpower. Okay, we're resetting that one. Holy shit. We'll get there. I'm gonna have to... Okay. So I'm gonna have to commonly accept this one, then. Damn. Suppress your desire to kill. Setting the plant to put a sword in the ground. We're gonna have to rip the contract. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble servant spits curses in your face. You ignorant country peasant! Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. The Scion besides servants. The Scion silences the rambling servant and tears up the contract. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense into an arrogant fool. Then again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. Throw back at credits as they wait to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mocking gestures. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. You feel nothing. The date arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. He never will the haughty look he wore but a few days prior. But the nobles only wield words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. He can at least easily defeat the weak, incompetent Scion and casually lift his pretty hamlet with the tip of your sword. I have won. And I've been cheated without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gilded lies shattered before real strength. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you, except one. Edruel, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with a powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Edruel, you arrive as you promised. Even the old-school noble is present this time. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours. His crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to get a foothold, and Adrio's armor is unusually heavy. You're all too familiar with the noble's despicable tricks. Keep calm. You then shift your pace, lure Adroil into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grew loose, his reaction sluggish. Seize the opportunity. Your sword stops just before the neck of the second strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent. Almost immediately, the crowd erupts into applause. Stab! 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 Is that so? Kill! 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 Eduril closes his eyes and accepts his fate. In front of everyone's watchful eye, you only take Aduril's sword. Adrilio's sword. You then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. Live! 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 The next day, you're right with the old school nobles with 100 lives. Adrilio is merely made of sentimental flesh. Above him stands for a far greater force. I'm ready for the third trial. Your third trial is to earn the blessing of Arsenosa. This is an impossible feat. I know Arsenosa has never tasted defeat. people say it's a peak no humans can ever reach. The last wall of Settlement. But I accept. It is this insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You set the third trial. To confront the Guardian of Settlement, Arsenosa. Reach 100 martialism and reputation. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training grounds once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. Has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. I'll get gently. Well, not practically an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can be destructive. Strength means conquest, such as humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for you for the last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. I will not stop here. Back in your room, you stare vacantly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse opponent's swords with their own after victory. Now, he decided to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. Gaze at the flying sparks from the blacksmith's forge. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with the power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, a seemingly impractical idea emerges. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Your forte never stands out among resonators, but its seemingly insignificant in power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swings. The day of the final trial has arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsenosa. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsenosa appears to you. It's awake! A noble shrieked. Arsenosa stands silently opposite to you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. The chill seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Take up the initiative. The screams from the stance are soon drowned by the lioness's roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can taste blood in your lips and tongue. Ignore the pain, and tend to the wound later. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending paws. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, that is... Oh, no. Okay, we're sending that. Nope. Okay, I gotta remember all the choices I made. On the more practical choices. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to select that choice. Whoops. Okay, I'm putting this in a notepad here. Strength. Destructive. I know I didn't spell. Probably didn't spell that right, but that's fine. Yeah. Okay. No, I did. I will not stop here. Continue. Feel the power. Okay, let's take out the defensive stance. Ignore the pain and tend to the wound later. Is it this? Yeah, okay, it's this one. It's this one that fucks up the, okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Yep. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, chat. What? Chat? What? I have no chat. We love Rain. I've never played a single game of Rain. Okay. This strike should be in my all. Oh, no? Oh, okay. So just no matter what, you're fucking... Okay, that's fucked. I thought I was doing something wrong. I genuinely thought I was doing something wrong, but no, it's just... Okay. It's just no matter what, you lose all the martialism. Okay. Though this one drains slower. Okay, no. You managed to withstand Arsenosa's fierce attack. At that moment, it withdraws. Seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood spoils the arena. Arsenosa ceases her attack, her mane brushing against your bloodstained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You can hear the crowd. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. The voices, they are. Okay. Okay, so we get all that fucking materialism back. Okay. Oh, wise and noble Arsenosa, the mighty guardian Septimont, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. When the cries of triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimont. Oh, sun and moon, witness this extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. This platform rises. You realize that by earning Arsenosa's blessing, you've been granted a privilege. You are crowned the champion without the great Aegon. Nevertheless, you've already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. At last, you stand atop the summit. The champion. Only now, with battle fire cooled in your veins, do your wounds raise your voice in protest. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength, you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield gladiators' valor on the righteous path, You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, should those new rules, forged by might, lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your 2 lives shall serve Septimont. I don't really.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4.
I really don't trust him. I really don't trust him.
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
I like how Abby is just eating. I enjoyed it.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. There is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the F4 is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story, the reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them.
Okay.
Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take.
Hold on, let's just pause here. Let's just pause here about Nestor. I feel like there's something probably interesting to point out is that his tacit mark is probably like right. Okay, it's not definitely inside the eye. Where kind of like the same with Sunha. I feel like it's like completely like on his eyes, so that's why he blindfolds himself. I'm assuming he's a resonator. I'm assuming he is a resonator because he knows all this shit and all that fun stuff. He himself did say that he's a poet. Though, to what extent? Yes. That's my little theory, little headcanon theory.
The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells.
Oh?
Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
You're right, Abby.
Rover, what do you think?
Yeah, what did I think? It was her unwielding resolve. That's what I think.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself.
Okay, then.
Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Again, I still don't trust this man. I really still don't. After, like, he did give the story of how Augusta and all that shit happened. Through his resonance ability. This again is, I'm assuming that's a resonator. I mean, yeah, he's definitely a resonator. I mean, how else? Let's be honest. Or, I mean, yeah. A lot of people are still talking about, like, possibly assuming that this is, like, the Fractious, like, logo, but, like, I guess we're going to have to wait and see, because he's definitely not going to be, he's definitely going to be a recurring character. That I know for sure, because if they're going to give them a unique model, like a name and a unique model, then yeah, he's definitely going to be a recurring NPC in the story. Though to what extent, I don't know. We're going to find out and see. But for now, I'm just assuming he is a resonator that is simply just wandering through. Oh. Yep, that's a resonator. I don't think a resonator would even do that. Or a normal person without the resonance abilities be able to do that. That's a resonator. The previous day.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always.
No.
Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Oh. Here's Ino.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that.
It looks like they...
Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices.
It looks like they updated the models here as well. I mean, almost look like to a playable state. So, that's good. Because the models did look a bit chalked back at like at 2.4. But it seems they went and actually updated the models. And they're probably going to update the models once again for the more playable. Or they do
I'll
look
make
like...
sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet.
The current head priestess of Septimont. Okay.
Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the Tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person.
More specifically
Grandmother
me.
Lilibet said her fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt.
The hunt. That was me making fun of that. I was just like, oh, okay, that took me back a little bit.
To say?
I'm open to all different kinds of accents. I love accents so much. I'm a sucker for those, genuinely. I mean, that's why I'm a sucker for Zani, because her Italian accent, oh my god. Her Italian accent, pretty good. But yeah, that's that's definitely a Scottish person. I don't mind. That's pretty cool.
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
A scroll Lilibet carries, recording visions glimpsed in the flame light. Both this book and the murals within Tetragon Temple are media through which the priestess of Septimont convey prophecies to the people.
Are
Interesting.
you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
Okay, I like how I know it's just kicking her feet. Neat detail.
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark
Well, that was
times,
Mia, or it looks
shall
like Mia.
bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
The legendary ruler Septimont. The legend traces its roots to an ancient prophecy that only the one who becomes the hero of heroes can save Septimont from falling into ruin.
Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria. One after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone.
Huh.
Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
Oh.
The storm is coming. Come. You know, my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Okay, and that's that done. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay. 2.5 as a patch isn't that too bad. It definitely felt lacking in some areas, here and there. But both the interlude and the main quest was delivered really well. I really love those both. These both. Whatever. I can't form sentences. As for the rain-like gameplay that's going on with the Overture, I wish there was some. I wish there was something with that. They could have done a little bit more with that. Maybe add a little bit more pizzazz to the rain-like gameplay instead of just being a carbon copy of it. I mean, yeah. That's really it. Otherwise, yeah. I'm excited to see what they'll do in the next patch of Wuthering Waves 2.6. Oof. I'm shaking. Anyways. Goodbye. And have a safe day.